大家好，我是 Steven，
我是小贝。
今天呢，我们在上海，中国最大、最繁华，
有的人说最 gay 的城市。
上海到底有多 gay 呢？我们找到了一位对此最有资格做出评论的人，让他带领我们去游览一下上海的各个 gay 的名胜。
所以现在我们去找他，走吧。
好。
Meet Korean-American Tiffany, Shanghai's #1 Faghag.
At least that's what this freelance writer calls herself in her columns on all things gay in the city for the popular website shanghaiest.com.
Impressive credentials, and after living here for 4 years, which is a lifetime in any rapidly evolving Chinese city, Tiffany offered us her authoritative opinion on the local gay scene.
It's still far behind places like, Sydney, San Francisco, Amsterdam, and I think it will be for a while, but it's getting there, and it's getting much better.
Do you feel like many places have catered to both expats and local, or is it mostly separate?
I think the most popular ones tend to cater to both groups, but there are definitely more local places where people go. But I would say for my friends or the younger crowd, they tend to go to these bigger places or where there's more mixed groups.
Do you feel like the community here has a lot of subcultures?
Well, there is a Bears Club, a Bears bar, and they're actually very closed, I would say. Yeah, they're not so interested in having other people go there and visit and things, but they're a nice group of guys. Like some of my friends popped in there one night and they were very friendly.
What has surprised you most about the scene in Shanghai, both the good and the bad?
Well, I think just within China, one of the main differences I see between Shanghai and some of the other cities is like the drag show culture. There's not really a lot of drag shows here. There's kind of these one-off things where people will maybe dress up for a night, just some friends or something, or maybe a bar will do it once in a while. But actually, since I've been here, I think there's only been a couple of drag nights in total.
So can you tell us a little bit about this place we're at Kevin's right now?
Kevin's in Vogue is now Kevin's Thai restaurant. It's one of the oldest bars in Shanghai, and it used to be more of a club, as I understand it. I guess this was kind of before my time, but now it's a bar and restaurant. They serve great food. We've actually done some events here with the group, the Shanghai LGBT group. We did a Thai dinner and a pub quiz here, and kind of packed out the place. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, so is it mostly a gay clientele here, or?
I think it's pretty mixed here. Yeah. The owners are gay, but the clientele tends to be mixed from what I've seen.
Do you think the gay clientele comes from its previous life as a gay club, or?
Everybody knows of the place. Okay. I'd put it that way. But since it's not a club, it kind of attracts a different type of people.
Right.
They're just people who are looking for something more relaxed rather than the big night out.
After some low-carb, high-spice Thai dishes at Kevin's, Tiffany sent us to Eddie's, an institution in the Shanghai gay scene, both the bar and its owner.
Owner Eddie hails from the southern Fujian province. He opened the joint almost by accident in 1995.
His comfy Chinese chic-style bar has since become the pre-clubbing spot for a very mixed crowd.
因为我是 gay 嘛。I opened the bar because I'm gay. It was actually accidental. I used to run a restaurant. When it was marked for demolition by the government, many gay customers asked me, why don't you open a new bar instead? I didn't plan too much. Everything kind of just happened naturally. When the bar first opened, the patrons were mostly friends. But I persevered and it's been open ever since. There were ups and downs, but we carried on. We are gay family-oriented, providing a very friendly environment to our customers. We don't provide drugs or sex services here. We are low-key, so people feel like sitting down and chatting. We also welcome everyone, gay, lesbian, and straight. Our customers are mostly well-educated white-collar workers, stable jobs including expatriates from foreign consulates and companies. I'm not afraid of competition, as long as you have your own brand and character. I don't think competition will be a problem, and the gay scene in Shanghai is still relatively small. I don't see any major challenges.
还行的。
Now that we've eaten our healthy Thai meal at Kevin's and Jack's had his 6 tequila sunrises at Eddie's, it's time to check out the big, bad, house-blasting gay multiplex just a short cab ride away.
We met Tiffany at the Gate of Pink Home, the first gay complex in Shanghai, if not the whole of China.
With a hotel and restaurant on one side and the hopping dance club formerly known as Home Bar on the other, you really have no reason to step outside their beautiful and airy courtyard.
No doubt that's what the venue's Australian manager Simon hopes to see. In between juggling his roles as both boss and DJ, he sat down to give us a brief history of the famous hotspot.
Originally, there was a bar on this location which was pretty successful at its time. What was happening was there was more and more people coming every month by month, these expats flooding into the city of Shanghai. We then got an opportunity to take over the rent of the entire building. And you know, so we took that opportunity, and we were then left with a situation of wondering what we do with the remaining floors in the building. So we then decided that there possibly was call for, you know, a place for people to stay, as well as for people to eat, and as well as you know, a slightly more upmarket disco come nightclub, which is what we've done.
Simon's new, bigger, and fancier Pink Home has already won the nod from Tiffany.
It's got a really good vibe. It's actually one of my favorite places in the city. So they have, of course, locals, expats. It's generally, you know, more energetic guys, so 20s, 30s, but they also pull in some, you know, like 18-year-olds, for those who are looking for it.
And what kind of gimmicks do they have here?
They do different nights. Recently they've done like some kind of crazy night where they had snakes and fire throwers and things. Tonight they actually have a super body contest and some kind of pole dancer.
What particularly do you like about this place or dislike about it?
I like the fact that it's not overwhelming in size. Like, it's a good place where you can just go with your friends and kind of hang out. And of course I know like a lot of people here, so it's always nice to go places where you see people you know.
And what about the pricing?
Pricing's about the same throughout Shanghai. So actually they've been really good with the Shanghai LGBT group, giving us discounts to get in for free, which has been excellent.
And how about the music?
The music is stunning, actually. It's some of the best in the city. Not that we have that many choices, but Simon, the owner, is great with the music, and he's got an awesome sound system. So he makes sure that it's always really high-quality electronica type.
After getting down to Pink Home's pumping house beats and enjoying some good wine and good company in the courtyard, we decided to call it a night.